Doesn't
got
go well.
blown up. Got blown up again. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
So he had to cut in, right? Because he was going for the pylon.
He has to. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that bad block you were talking last night.
McInnes again.
Yeah.
I don't think McInnes had a good game.
No.
Too many poor blocks.
Didn't block well.
And I think he could have made, if McInnes blocked to the, to his right.
Yeah. If he pushed him
then I think Davis can make that end zone.
But 11,
Davis beats Dean. You're saying McInnes pushed his guy further out to the corner where
Well, no, like he pushes him toward the main part of the line, right? But he let. So that 37 had to contain Davis to push him inside.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what McInnes had one job, is to seal that edge.
Yeah.
Right, but if you look at this, now see McInnes is running out to his guy. Stop right there, Ro. Back it up a little bit. McInnes is running out to his guy, so there's no way he can get around to that guy's outside shoulder to seal it off. But I think, like you said, Arthur, if he took him here and pushed him to the top of our screen, then I think Davis still runs towards that corner and beats Dean. But because that guy beat McInnes and turned Davis in, Dean makes that hit. But I think Arthur is exactly 100% right. If McInnes kept pushing him outward, then the hole's big enough that Davis could have at least.
Well, I want him to push him to Perkins.
Yeah, but he took the wrong angle. It's not that he missed the ball; he took the wrong angle because that guy's going to McInnes' outside shoulder already. There's no way McInnes.
But McInnes needed to line up with him.
But I think is he not in motion?
No, he's behind.
Yeah, but
so he should have stayed there then.
You're saying McInnes should line up out here.
Yeah, and then push.
Then you have this whole big gap here.
Well, then you had to seal the end. You had to seal the end.
I know, but if you lined up here, then he's just gonna blow right through.
Yeah, because that guy takes his outside shoulder right away. Like McInnes has to run up to the guy. So maybe the Saskatchewan guy. But I'm just saying, like, if what I thought Arthur meant was push him up to the top, then I think Davis gets through that hole.
Too. That could
that might work, but I think it was designed for Davis to
go all the way to the flag.
Yeah.
But one adjustment I think could have been better was if you look at Davis's trajectory, he goes out and then back in. But instead of doing that, if he just goes horizontal and
he couldn't because McInnes was in his way.
Yeah, and that guy broke in and grabbed his leg.
Moving forward. So now,
you're saying if he stays along the trajectory of that yellow line, the soccer line.
So then, by the time he makes contact with number 11, instead of making,
maybe he could fall for it. Maybe
contact here, the contact would be here, right?
Maybe, yeah.
So,
and I know Arthur you called for a backup. Like if that doesn't work, I think we were talking last night. You were calling there should be a backup.
Yeah,
well, maybe you have Cotoy going in, but where did Cotoy end up?
Because I think Hollins was free and clear, but he's way opposite. That means Davis would have to throw
Cotoy's on the ground. He pushes his guy, and then he falls on the ground.
Yeah, because I think they're supposed to.
He should release. He should release. Even McInnes should release.
Or Mackey, because Mackey's in there too, right?
Well, McInnes can't release. He's at the point of attack. He has to maintain that block.
Then okay,
no, but if he released there,
and you give him an offer. Like the guy's he's beat him, right? So, like look at where he is now. At least go to the end zone and give Davis a chance to just pop it to you.
Yeah, or if Davis is smart, or maybe the coach is like, hey, next time we get in the situation. If the end guy gets beat, release into the end zone, and it's up to the quarterback to stop and see it.
So what is McInnes going to do? He got beat to the outs. He got beat. So you might as well just what is he going to do? He can't grab him from behind. That's what she's trying to do. You might as well be useful and get in the end zone.
Yeah.
And then it's up to Davis to see that and drop back a little bit and toss it.
But actually, it's. I think this guy should release because this guy's going to be chasing. He's not going to get to Davis. So
but by that time
But I think Hollins is there, right?
Yeah, I think there should be 2 or 3 people releasing.
Hollins is running this way though. That's the problem.
Yeah, agreed.
But Hollins is a decoy, right? Hollins
because they thought maybe they might do a sweep or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, Hollins should actually just shoot up in there because no one's going to be watching him now. These guys Hollins would be wide open because they're all chasing Davis. If Davis stops and pops. Oh no! Sorry, I saw there's a green guy in the end zone. I didn't see that. There's a defender already back there.
It's okay. I mean, McKinnis should just go.
McKinnis should release now.
Yeah, and then he's wide open.
And then Davis keeps running to draw Dean in the blocker and then toss it to McKinnis.
Yeah, it's just too predictable if he just stays there.
Yeah, he should run along the 5-yard line. Keep some space between him and the guy that McKinnis should have had.
Because then now McKinnis is not releasing, then David has to get there with his legs.
But if,
right? He has no option.
If McKinnis releases, then there's no possibility of Davis going in.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If McKinnis releases, Davis continues along that line and tosses it to him.
I know, but then what I'm saying is then that's the play call. The play call is not for Davis.
No, yes, for him to go in, of course.
The play call is for McKinnis to get the ball.
The play call is for him to have a block. But that guy completely beats McKinnis.
So that should be the quote audible or the hot read, so to speak.
For McKinnis, that's his plan B. If that guy completely beats you,
release.
Okay.
Then release.
Yeah.
Like at this point, what is he gonna do?
Yeah. So if that's the case, then this needs to be both of these need to be on the same page.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Coach that in there, like Arthur said.
Yeah.
If that end guy gets beat, then it's up to the quarterback to see him release, stop, and throw it.
Yeah.
It's just being a smart football player.
Yeah.
Like the guy completely beats me, and the quarterback's in trouble, and he's gonna get. Maybe he can get it on his legs, but look at where he is now. You might as well just release.
Right there, he should have released. Right here.
At this point, he's already totally beat.
Yeah. Release or do
you might as well
do what
release.
Greg says. Just take the guy's momentum and keep pushing him out.
Yeah, or you got to do something, right? I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
But the guy has already passed his. There's no way McKinnis can turn properly now and do that. So, yeah, I agree with Arthur that you put that in there as the plan B, as the hot read, so to speak, or because.
But I think as McKinnis, I mean, he's you've been around the game enough. You're like, okay, well, the guys beat me, and let me give the QB an option.
Right, because with Dean coming, McKinnis can run to that corner. Dean's not going to catch him, right? If he releases now straight towards on the angle he's facing, like towards the top of our screen, Dominic Davis can easily hit him.
Yeah.
Easily.
Anyways, but
all right.
Other question though, is he eligible being up there on the line like that? Is he eligible? Oh yeah, he'd be a tight end, right?
Yeah. He lined up as a slot.